Spreading all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Wheel of Franchise here on Madden 26. And today we finish year one of the Wheel of Franchise. This season has not gone particularly well. We have not actually won a game that I have played. So it's been a little bit rough, but I have some good news. I have off camera gone through and created all of the individual player position wheels to spin the wheel for today's episode. So I went through, I made a quarterback wheel with all the quarterbacks, running back, wide receiver, tight end, etc., etc., etc. All the positions. So now we can spin the position wheel and actually get a specific position and a specific player at that position instead of just spinning a random wheel each and every time. Now, I have also added a jackpot to each of those wheels. So every position has all players that we need, plus one little slice of the pie is a jackpot. If we land on that jackpot, we can choose any player that we want from that position. So let's say we land on the running back wheel, even though we already have Derrick Henry, maybe I want Saquon Barkley, or maybe I want Cam Scatabo. I don't know, whoever it may be. If we land on the cornerback wheel, maybe I want Patrick Surtain, or maybe I want J.C. Horn. You get the idea. I can choose whoever I want if it's a jackpot. So we're going to spin that wheel. We're going to figure out who we're going to be fighting for today. We've got 2 games today, the final 2 games of season 1. Now, obviously, we are not going to be making the playoffs in this first season, but once we do an off season, I think I'm going to shake some things up. So I had mentioned in the last episode, or one of the last episodes, I don't know if it was exactly the last one or not, it probably was, but I had mentioned at one point that there was the option after every season to be able to change your power-up players or your team captains. And I was thinking maybe we change offensive team captains from Jaden Daniels to somebody else. That's also a possibility. And at that point, I can choose whoever I want to be. If we have free reign to be a team captain, I don't have to spin a wheel or anything like that. I can choose Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson, whoever I want to be my team captain. It doesn't have to be a quarterback. Those are probably the most obvious choices to be a team captain because you want your quarterback to be the best player. So if I want to change team captains, we can also change Travis Hunter, but I don't know if I will. We'll probably just keep him around because he's so useful to have as a wide receiver and as a corner. So we'll probably keep Travis Hunter. I'll probably keep my power-up players of Justin Jefferson and Micah Parsons. Maybe I'll move Micah Parsons and maybe I'll make a power-up player as a corner or a linebacker, because as a defensive end or as an edge rusher, it's hard to get tackles for loss at a low overall, because Micah's had a lot of opportunities. He just hasn't been able to do it as often. So I don't know. Maybe I'll switch Micah Parsons, and then maybe we'll get a wheel spin where Micah Parsons can be on the team as his true overall. Who knows? So let's get into the video. We'll talk about everything as we do. If you go to enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe channel, join the Juice Club. Let's do this. All right, I have simulated to the end of the first season. You may notice we have 2 wins, and we actually won another game in simulation. No, I didn't force it or anything. It just happened to be what we did. So you guys knew about the win that we had against the Texans. We had that in the last episode in sim. But we also won a game against the Colts somehow, 27-13. I don't know how we simulated against the Colts, but we did, and we actually beat them. So we have 2 wins on the year, which is pretty crazy, but that's the way that we are. This is what the team looks like. I still can't believe we tied that Raider game. That's so annoying. This is what we look like. We spun the wheel last episode. We were able to get Derrick Henry, and we were able to get... Who was the other guy that we got? I don't remember exactly. I don't remember who it was. But we didn't keep that person. Oh, was it Trent McDuffie? I think it was Trent McDuffie. And we weren't able to keep Trent McDuffie. But we are able to keep Derrick Henry because we got the challenge wheel completed. Now, The team is coming together, but it's still a long way away. Justin Jefferson is developing like crazy because he keeps getting the power ups, which he keeps getting 10 catches, 150 yards, all that kind of stuff. So he's up to a 91 overall. We're looking okay, but now that we have the position wheel, we can do a little bit more specific stuff. So I'm going to go and spin the wheel for our first player. Let me get the recording started here. We're going to spin the wheel for our first player. We're going to spin the position wheel, if I can find it here. Where is the position wheel at? Where is the position wheel at? NFL positions? Is that what it is? No. I mean, there's another. I have another one with positions. I just can't find it right now. Here it is. Here it is. I found it. Okay. So we're going to spin the wheel for the position. Whatever position this lands on. I didn't mean to spin it right there. Sorry. Whatever position it lands on is the position wheel that we have to spin. So we're going to spin it. And are you ready to get our first player? 3, 2, 1, spin the wheel. Who is our first, or where is our first player coming from? What position? Please be offensive line. It is going to be offensive line. It's going to be the center wheel spin. Okay, that's actually really, really useful. So let's go over here to all of my center wheels, or I guess I just have an offensive line wheel spin. So I guess we have to spin this wheel. I combined all the offensive linemen into one position wheel because I felt like it would be way too hard to make a bunch of different wheels. So I just combined all offensive linemen. So we'll spin until we get a center. There's a lot of centers on this wheel, so we should be able to have good luck with this. So 3, 2, 1, spin the wheel of offensive linemen, and we'll spin it until we get an a center at least. And it's going to be Christian Darrisaw, so we'll spin again. Get somebody else. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Josh Myers. Drew Dahlman. Is Drew Dahlman a center? Hold on, let me check really quickly. I don't remember if Drew Dahlman's a center or not. He may be. He may be a center. It almost got Josh Myers, who is a center. Drew Dahlman, are you a center? He is a center. Perfect. He's from the Bears. Drew Dahlman is going to be our first player. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Now we can spin that position wheel and get our third player. That's not the right one. Why do I always lose it? Where did it go? Oh, here it is. I keep passing it for some reason. Okay. 3, 2, 1, spin the wheel. Who's going to be our second player? Or where's our second player going to be playing at? It's going to be on the offensive line again. That's good. That's good. We need offensive linemen. And no, I'm not rigging this because I've been talking about all series so far how I need offensive line help. I'm not rigging it. It's just how the wheel has been going. So we're going to offensive line. It's going to be left guard. So 3, 2, 1, spin the wheel. We're going to spin until we get a left guard on the offensive line wheel. Who is it going to be? Tyler Booker? Armand Membu, who is not a left guard, I don't think. I think he's a tackle. Let me check really quickly. I think he's a tackle. He's on the Jets, I'm pretty sure. He is... Yeah, he's a right tackle. So Armand Membu is not our player. Who is going to be the player for us? Ooh, we almost got jackpot, though. Amarius Mims is definitely a tackle, so we're not going to get him. Keep going until we find ourselves an offensive lineman that is a center. Zach Frazier, I think from the Steelers, is a center, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, Zach Frazier is a center. He could be a guard, I guess, but we could play him at guard, but we'll keep spinning until we find ourselves an actual offensive guard, who is John Simpson. I think John Simpson is a guard, if I'm not mistaken. And here he is right here. John Simpson for the Jets. So we've got Drew Dahlman and John Simpson as our new offensive line pieces. Now, they're not super high overall players, but they will help us out a little bit at least. I'll take that. So let's start making some trades here. Let's start making some trades. So we'll trade for John Simpson from the Jets. We'll give them back Xavier Newman. And then we will make a trade for Drew Dahlman from the Bears. Let's trade for you. And we will acquire Drew Dahlman. They will acquire Joey Lombard. And hopefully we can complete this challenge wheel and get the win so we can have all that kind of good stuff. So we made 2 of the trades. Let's go adjust the lineup so those guys are actually in the starting lineup. Boom. And now the offensive line, I mean, is a little bit higher overall. It makes it look a little bit better. But what's the challenge wheel going to be for this first game against the Colts, where we will have to do something to possibly salvage a player if we don't win the game? It'd be really upsetting if we weren't able to win the game. So here we go. I've got the Madden challenge wheel pulled up. 3, 2, 1. Spin the wheel. Who is, or what is the challenge we are going to be fighting for? 3 touchdowns, 1 player. 3 touchdowns, 1 player. Okay. 3 touchdowns, 1 player. That does involve Jaden Daniels. It doesn't have to be specifically a skill position player. So I guess we could just rely on Jaden Daniels to get 3 touchdowns. Or we go the Justin Jefferson route because 3 touchdowns would include another upgrade. I don't know. There's a lot of ways we could go. Or we could just get down to the goal line and then hand it off to Derrick Henry for a couple of plays. I don't know. There's a lot of ways we could go with this, but 3 touchdowns, 1 player. We also have to try and win this game to keep both the players and then earn a jackpot wheel spin by winning the game. So we can do a lot of things in this game against the Colts, who are also not that good of a team this year. They're 4-11. So if the Raider game was our best chance to win and we ended up tying, this right here has to be our best chance to win now. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are playing for 2 offensive linemen today, John Simpson and Drew Dahlman. Not the highest overall rated players we could have gotten, but hey, offensive line is something we desperately need, and getting them on the wheel spins is super, super helpful. We just have to make sure we win the game so that we can keep them both and not have to worry about salvaging one of them or whatever, and then getting that jackpot wheel spin by winning the game. We are going up against a decent Colts team, at least on offense. They're not having a good season in simulation so far, but they've got Jonathan Taylor. You got Michael Pittman, as you can see right there. You got Alec Pierce. You got a good offense, and they've got Anthony Richardson at quarterback, which I don't think he's going to be that highly rated right now because it is only year number 1 at the end of the day, so he can't be that good. He's going to run right into a sack of Ethan Downs. Okay, maybe he's not good at all. He ran right into Ethan Downs, who didn't really have to do much. Ethan Downs has 4 sacks this season. A lot of that has come in simulation, I think, but still. That's a drop. Travis Hunter, good coverage, and Alec Pierce will drop it. Forcing the 3 and out for the Colts on their first drive is pretty sick. Pretty sick. We could try to rely on the upgrades for Justin Jefferson, try to get him a bunch of catches like we have the entire season, basically. Or we could try to run this clock and win the games conservatively. I don't know which method is going to be good. I'm going to start off with a handoff because I always start off with a handoff to Derrick Henry. At least I start off a handoff with the running back. It just happens to be Derrick Henry the past couple games. And look at the blocking. Oh my God, Derrick Henry, 1 play. Derrick Henry, he might be our guy. 1 play, and King Henry's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. All right. Didn't expect that to happen. Derrick Henry with blocking perfection, and he's got enough speed to outrun everybody, even at his old age. Derrick Henry to the house. He's already got 1 touchdown. All right, Derrick Henry's probably going to be our guy to get the challenge wheel done. I mean, one play touchdown, that should not happen in Jaguars wheel franchise, that's for sure. But it did. It absolutely did. And we are ready to go back on defense. A 3 and out and then a 1-play touchdown on our drive. Talk about the best start you could ever have. It doesn't get hotter than that. Unless, obviously, it would have been like a pick 6 or something. Anthony Richardson back out onto the field. We need Micah Parsons to develop, but it's going to be difficult for him being such a low overall, which is kind of why I might change the power-up player to a linebacker or a corner so that they have a better chance next season of skyrocketing. Like, I mean, Justin Jefferson's gone crazy because wide receivers, it's easy to do that, as Travis Hunter almost got a pick, but it's not fully. It's just dropped by, I think that might have been Michael Pittman. I can't tell. It might have been Alec Pierce. 3rd and 9. Pittman's motioning. He's going crazy. He's going back and forth, getting some cardio in. Richardson going nowhere. Aiden Hutchinson says thank you for the sack. And that's another 3 and out. Okay. Okay. I was kind of just like hyping myself up when I said this could be our best chance for a win. This has to be our best chance for a win. It might actually be our best chance for a win if we're playing as good as we are playing right now. We're kind of going crazy. The return by Alexander. He's going to take it to the 47. Decent job. Are we really going to be in position to get another one-play running touchdown? Rushing touchdown? That'd be pretty sick. We'll do it again and see if the blocking is the same as it was. Although it's not the same play. This time it's a stretch play. Let's see what happens. Handoff, Derrick Henry. Break the tackle. He couldn't break the tackle, but he's got 2 carries for 68 yards. All right, let's get the passing game involved. We only have Justin Jefferson out there. I don't know where everybody else is. And by everybody else, I mean Travis Hunter. I got to run because nobody was open there, so that's unfortunate. They did a really good job of covering that, that's for sure. They did a really, really good job of covering that. For the first time, we don't have, like, crazy good wide receivers. I got to throw that away, unfortunately. And I just realized that I didn't change the depth chart when I adjusted the lineup. I think Travis Hunter's not in at receiver. That's probably why I don't see him. If I go to receiver, yeah, Travis Hunter got moved out when I did that. So we need to move all of you down a spot. And then the slot receiver should still be Justin Jefferson, right? Yeah, it is still Justin Jefferson. Okay. So now Hunter will play. But I got to go for this, right? I got to go. And Hunter's going to be... Oh, that's Derrick Henry out there. Derrick Henry's out deep for some reason. We'll find Justin Jefferson. He's going to get the first down. So we keep on going. And that's 1 catch for Jefferson. Remember, he needs 10 catches or 150 yards or 3 touchdowns. Any one of those will get an upgrade, plus a combination will get another upgrade. Derrick Henry's going crazy, though. This might have been a good idea to get Derrick Henry. Or to keep Derrick Henry, I guess. And he's almost activated Freight Train, which I'm pretty sure breaks the first tackle, the initial tackle. Pretty sure that's what that does. I don't remember exactly. And now Frank Gore Jr. is in the game, who had a pretty big game a couple episodes ago. Almost intercepted. I tried to squeeze that into Travis Hunter. Probably wasn't the smartest idea. I tried to squeeze that into Travis Hunter. I'm going to roll out of this pocket, and I'm going to scramble. I know I can hit Hunter here, but I got to scramble. Got to get the guaranteed yardage. Got to get the guaranteed yardage when it's available to us. We're going to motion Franks and then hand the ball off to Derrick Henry. Hopefully the lane is opening. Hand off Henry. No, the pocket was not there. Not at least as much as I thought it was going to be. Final play of the quarter. Probably going to be a Justin Jefferson catch. Yeah, might as well. Jefferson with the catch. He fights for the first down. Can't get it, but he's down to 4. 2 catches for Jay Jettas. He's moving along quite nicely. 3rd and 2. How do I get the first down touchdown here? I probably go Justin Jefferson right there. Touchdown, Jay Jettas. That's 1. So he's got a touchdown. Derrick Henry's got a touchdown. Jaden Daniels also has a touchdown now for the passing touchdown. So 3 players have a touchdown. How are we going to be able to get 3 touchdowns? Who do we believe in? It would be nice to get Jefferson 3 touchdowns because that would take him up to a 94. And then if he got 10 catches as well, that would take him up to a 97. And then if he got 150 yards, that'd take him up to a 99. So there is a world where this game, Justin Jefferson gets fully back to his potential. And if he does reach, as Aiden Hutchinson gets a crazy good sack there. I didn't even mention this. If the power-up player does reach their full potential again, if we are able to get them up to a 99, either Parsons or Jefferson, then they automatically get their X Factor back. I haven't been giving them star or superstar because I wasn't sure how I was going to do that. But I did always know that once they got back to their 99, they would just acquire their X Factor back because obviously they're at their full potential. They're maxed out. They're powered up. So obviously they're going to get their X Factor back. So once Justin Jefferson reaches that, whether it's in this game or if we are able to get it next game against the Titans, then he will have his X factor back, which will be nice to have on offense. A wide receiver with X factor. I don't know how much it'll matter, but it'll be nice to have. Unfortunately, the Colts get the first down there. And Jonathan Taylor brought down by Okada for 3. All we need is for Anthony Richardson to play like a sub 70 overall player, and we should be fine. And he's going to get hit hard there by Hutchinson. Hutchinson is really making an impact. He's really, really doing well. He's got already 2 or 3 sacks or something like that. Now he's got a couple QB pressures. I'm trying to get Micah Parsons involved. That was a great route by Adonai Mitchell for a first down. This is the best we felt on both sides of the ball probably all season. Even in that Raider game, we didn't feel great on defense. Jonathan Taylor with a screen. He's going to be able to get a lot of yards out of it. They had good blocking on the screen there. They were ready for it. They were ready for it. We just need to stop him here. Need to stop the Colts. Can't allow a touchdown. This is going to be a screen pass, but I was ready for it. Unfortunately, Hutch can't bring him down. Neither can Travis Hunter. I was even ready for the screen, but Hutch... Those tackle animations are so stupid. I tackle him on the shoulders. He just shrugs me off like it's a nothing. Like he's shrugging off a backpack or something. But Anthony Richardson ran right into Aiden Hutchinson. That's his 3rd sack of the day. I really wish he was the power-up player because that'd be an upgrade for him. He ran right into him. I wasn't even using Aiden Hutchinson. He ran right into him. Quick throw. Caught by Jonathan Taylor. Not a first down. Down to 7. 3rd and 2. Richardson is making some magic happen here. Quick throw. What was that? Was that a little shovel pass? I don't know what that was. Poor decision-making from Anthony Richardson. Are they going to go for this? I mean, I know it's a 2-minute warning, so now they have some time to think about it. Will they actually go for this? They are going to go for it. They're down 2 scores in the first half. I mean, it makes sense that they would go for it, but it is slightly risky. You could just take the points, and there's still a lot of time left. We'll see what happens. Richardson, he's got time. He's got room. Anthony Richardson walks in untouched. We just left the middle of the field wide open, and Anthony Richardson, somebody you can't do that to. He's got too much athleticism. Oh, that's annoying. We had everything covered, but not the middle of the field for Richardson's scramble. Should have put a spy out there. Should have put a spy out there. That's unfortunate. But we do still have a touchdown lead. And we've been doing really well on offense to drain the clock. Baccarelia goes down at the 29. Okay, good job there. And here comes the offense. Derrick Henry's been real good today. 5 carries, 86 yards. A little bit inflated because of that the single run that he had. Let's keep trying to go here. We got to keep feeding Justin Jefferson the football while making sure that we move the ball as well. Just keep feeding him the ball. He's already got like 4 catches. He's got a touchdown. He's not close to 150 yards, obviously, but that's another catch for him. He's almost at... He's got to have 5, right? I would think so. If we just keep calling the same pass, I wonder if it keeps working. Not on that time, but I think Hunter's open. Travis Hunter is open, and to the credit of Jaden Daniels, he got it to him. That was a good ball. He got it where it needed to be. Moving the football, under a minute to go in the half. The handoff to Derrick Henry, trying to get around, but it got stopped by DeForest Buckner, unfortunately. I meant to call a timeout, aren't I? Yeah. Got to call a timeout. I didn't realize that the chew clock was still on. I forgot about that. Forgot the chew clock was still on. We really should put a touchdown on the board here, or at least attempt to. Field goal would be okay, but it's not what I want. And a touchdown's what we're going to get. Derrick Henry's on top of things today. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 2. I mean, he's got to be our guy now. He just keeps breaking off these unbelievable runs. Derrick Henry's going crazy. And I am still in the same all Madden settings that I was on previous episodes. We just happen to be running the football really, really well. Maybe that's the difference between the offensive line that we had previously and now the slightly upgraded one, at least in the interior with the guard and center. Who knows? Oh, good hit as he was in the air. and that's 22 seconds. We do get the football to start the second half as well. So we have a chance to double dip. And if you're not familiar with the double dip is, it's scoring at the end of the first half, getting the ball back to start the second half, and scoring again to start the second half. Good tackle there. Timeout called by the Colts. They're actually going to try to move the ball down and get some extra points. I mean, it makes sense. They're down 2 scores again, so they got to try whatever they can. That is going to be thrown out of Jonathan Taylor. Another timeout called. They're inching closer. They are inching ever so close to field goal range. I need Micah Parsons to step up here. He gets pushed down. Can't step up there. Tyler Warren has it. He's out of bounds at the 48 second and 7. 8 seconds remain in the half. They're pretty close to field goal range. I don't know who their kicker is, but they're pretty close to field goal range. But it's going to be pushed all the way back as Aiden Hutchinson sacks him for the 4th time today. Aiden Hutchinson's going crazy. He's got his X Factor activated. Unstoppable Force has been activated, which is huge. For some reason, I'm Okada now. I don't know how I turned into him. Tyler Warren can't get anything. We tackle him. That's the end of the half. A beautiful way to end the half. We're up 21-7. This is it, boys. This is it. This is our best chance to win a football game in Wheel of Franchise Season 1. We can do it. And if we win this game, not only do we get to keep both the offensive linemen that we grabbed, or that we spun the wheel for, we also get a jackpot wheel spin, and we get to keep them without any question. We don't have to put them up on the line. They just stay. And the jackpot wheel spin is the wheel spin that we had been spinning earlier, where it's the top 100 players of 2024, whatever we had been spinning previously. That one we will spin for the jackpot. 8 carries, 136 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Derrick Henry is kind of insane. But obviously, he's our guy to get the 3rd touchdown. Henry trying to squeeze through. He got skinny there for a second. He's up to 151 yards. If only the goal was to get a bunch of yards with a running back, we'd be successful here. I think Tommy Malott has it right here. Tommy Malott drops it! But it's going to be a flag because the guy was lined up offside. I was trying to give it to my 66 overall receiver. I had to try. He's the one that always gets traded, so I thought maybe we could reward him with a catch opportunity, and he dropped it. Derrick Henry breaks that first tackle, breaks the second tackle, but doesn't get any yards. He actually lost a yard, I think, on that one. 2nd and 6. I guess the quick fork zig is what we should go with here. Makes the most sense. Because we can just scramble Jaden Daniels, guarantee a first down, and keep the drive going. Beautiful. If I'm going to upgrade Jaden Daniels, which I think I'm going to do for Season 2, I'm probably still going to go with the quarterback that can move a little bit. I'm not saying Jaden Daniels has been bad, but if I have the opportunity to upgrade quarterback, I'm going to take it. Just out of reach of Justin Jefferson. If I have the chance to upgrade quarterback, I'm going to take it. So I think my team captain, I want somebody that can still move a little bit. So either a Josh Allen or a Lamar Jackson, obviously. Or, I mean, it could be somebody. It doesn't have to be one of those guys. Just those guys are the 2 guys that can move the best. But I definitely want to get a more precise passer. Was somebody else lined up offside? That might have been. But it doesn't matter because Jefferson's got another catch. He's got a juke. He's got another juke. He's down to the 2, I think, right? Probably down to the 2, maybe the 3. It was another offside. We're going to decline it, though, because we got such a good catch. And now we're going to bring in Derrick Henry, and we're going to hopefully get this final touchdown to complete the challenge wheel. It's Frank Gore Jr. Darn it. All right, well, Frank, don't go in here. Don't get in, Frank. Good job. Good job, Frank. You didn't get in. All right, Derek, are you in now? Derrick Henry I'm going to force him to get in. He is 1 touchdown away from completing the challenge wheel. Come on, Derrick Henry. Handoff. Henry jukes. He's in. Challenge wheel completed. A jackpot player is almost guaranteed. Unless I have the most epic collapse of all epic collapses, and we end up losing this game, I have to turn that challenge wheel into a salvage spin. Or we have to turn it into a salvage where we can only keep one of the offensive linemen. But we're up 3 scores in the 3rd quarter. This is our best chance to win our first ever game of actual playing in Wheel of Franchise Season 1. It's a historic moment. Oh, that ball's out! Oh, but it bounced right to the other guy. That's unfortunate. I've never been this excited for Wheel of Franchise, man. We have a chance to win. We have an actual chance to win. Now that we've completed the challenge wheel, we got the 3+ touchdowns, which obviously if you don't know what 3+ touchdowns means, it means 3 or more touchdowns. And Derrick Henry has 3, so he has completed the challenge wheel. Hutchinson with another sack. He's got 5 sacks in the game. We really made the right decision salvaging Aiden Hutchinson on that one episode because he has made himself into quite the player. He's reading a book and drinking some tea as he sacked the quarterback, Anthony Richardson, for the 5th time today. Yeah, keeping him around was definitely the move. Look at this man. And then Micah's right up there as well. This man's out of control. This man is out of control. But we made the right decision getting him. We definitely did. All right, so beautifully done there. 3rd and 7. And we did get the benefit of playing a Colts team that's not that great, and they're also starting Anthony Richardson, who's not a very high overall. So we do get the benefit of that as well. It's kind of just right place, right time for us, really. And maybe it's these uniforms. Maybe the uniforms are giving us the extra aura we need to win this game. Who knows? Micah Parsons could not bring Jonathan Taylor down in the backfield. That is hard to do, to be fair. Jonathan Taylor is a freak. Parsons was close to getting his first tackle for loss. Now that we've gotten the challenge wheel done and we're pretty safe to say we're going to win this game, we can focus on challenges. Oh my God, Isaac with the interception. That's a user pick. The user. We got an interception, a user pick for Isaac. We can focus on getting Justin Jefferson his next upgrade, which will be pretty useful. Although I don't like the route that he's running here. I don't think it's going to work too well. Let's just throw that to Malott, and Malott is going to drop it because the ball was a little bit high. You can't really throw that to a guy like Malott and expect him to catch that. He's not high enough overall to catch that. I don't really like Jefferson running deep here, but maybe he just gets open. No, he's not really open. Just take the scramble yardage with Jaden Daniels. Guaranteed yardage. Guaranteed yardage. I'm trying to find plays that get Jefferson easy catches, but he's not really running any routes that get him the easy catches. At least they're not calling me plays that give him the easy catches. Hand out to Derrick Henry. He's going to break the initial tackle. Go down for a gain of 1. Not much doing on that one. We'll try the wheel trail. He's running that route. Hunter's going across. Okay. I think we can do this. Hunter's wide open. Travis has got it. Travis up the field. 21-yard line. Beautiful. Perfection. Jefferson running the corner route. So is Travis Hunter. All right. Do I try to throw this to Jefferson? I think I might try to hit him. It's going to be a bad throw from Jaden Daniels. All right. All right. All right. Upsetting slightly. Maybe a screen pass to Derrick Henry. He's been so electric as a runner. Maybe he can be electric as a pass catcher. Throw the hit stick there. Broke the tackle. I have to get used to... I don't like that they switched the hit stick. I know it's been a while now since Madden 26 came out, but I don't like that they switched the hit stick from just holding it down like you usually do to having to flick it up. It's just kind of annoying, and it's hard to remember. So, I remembered it there, but it's not in the muscle memory like it used to be. Jefferson's wide open. Jefferson's got it. He's got another catch. He almost had a touchdown there. We're going to run some hurry up, call the exact same play, and hopefully it works the exact same way. Although they switched. Now Jefferson's not running the same route. We'll switch Jefferson to the outside. We'll hope that Jefferson gets this. He's open, wide open. Justin Jefferson catch number 2. Touchdown number 2, I should say. So he's 1 touchdown away from another upgrade. And we are blowing out the Indianapolis Colts. This is working to perfection. We are killing them. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So happy. And yes, we are still in all Madden difficulty. I haven't changed this one to show you, so you don't think that I changed the difficulty before the start of the episode so I could actually get a win. No, we're still in it's the same difficulty we've always been in for this first season. It just so happens that this game we've been playing the best brand of ball we could ever play. And we did get the benefit of having a pretty lucky challenge wheel. 3+ touchdowns was always going to be pretty simple because we could always rely on Jaden Daniels to throw 3 touchdowns. But Derrick Henry got it this time. Who knew Derrick Henry would have such a big rushing game? I mean, the first play, design quarterback keeper for Richardson. He's got room. He gets rocked at the 31 and goes down, doesn't fumble. But the Colts really can't afford to have design quarterback runs with Anthony Richardson. You got to just chuck the ball down the field and see what happens. They're going to hand it off to Jonathan Taylor. Hunter's going to get stiff-armed out of his soul. His soul's going to come out of his body right there. Jonathan Taylor, he would have been a fun guy to get on a wheel spin, but we didn't get him yet. Maybe if we spin the position wheel and get running back, maybe we'll get him. Who knows? He's on that wheel. Michael Pittman first down. I almost want to let them score so that we can get Justin Jefferson more catches. But obviously, we need to be on defense as well because Micah Parsons needs to get an upgrade. But he's not doing much. He is not doing much. It's really been all Aiden Hutchinson. Oh, I screwed that up. I screwed that up a lot. That's my fault. I didn't know who I turned into. I'm just so happy we're finally going to get a win, man. It feels so good to actually be able to get a win and keep both the players that were up for grabs. It feels so nice. Dumas Johnson, good tackle. Good job. The screen pass does not work that time. And now it's 2nd and 14 for the boys. Let's deliver a really, really good pass rush here. Hutchinson almost did. Incomplete pass. That was kind of an awkward landing for Josh Downs. Who, fun fact, his brother, Caleb Downs, best defensive player in college football, plays for Ohio State, if you didn't know. Tyler Warren forced out of bounds by Travis Hunter. And they're going to go for it, obviously. 4th and 5. Last chance for the Colts. Last hope. They're going to motion. I'm going to bring Hutchinson on the blitz, or on the rush, because obviously he's the best guy for the job. He rushes Richardson. Richardson's got room. You know what? Let him in. Let him in. Let him in. Let him in. Give me all the time in the world to get these catches with Jefferson. It's strategic. It's not like we're going to lose the game because of that one score. So let him in. They probably go onside here. I'm going to line up in onside. Maybe they don't go onside, but I'm going to line up in onside just in case. Oh, never mind. They are going to go for it. They just made me do it. So, that's right. I can't line up in onside because they have to tell you that they're kicking onside. I forgot they changed that rule. All right. So now that we have the football back, we need to guarantee some catches for Justin Jefferson. He needs to get some easy catches, some simple ones, nothing too crazy. Where are the plays that usually get him a lot of catches? Is he on the dagger here? No, that's Travis Hunter. What play do I need to run? Maybe a smash? Fire that quickly in. That's caught. How many catches is he at now? Let me go to the stats really quickly. That's coaching. Player stats for the Jaguars. Receiving. Jefferson's 9 catches for 80 yards and 2 touchdowns. So if we throw another catch for another touchdown, he might have himself 2 upgrades right there, which would be pretty good. Fire that in. Intercepted at pick 6 by the... he's not going to... Is he going to return it? He might return it. Is that Cam Bynum? I probably should just let him go in, but if we do that, then it's starting to get a little dangerous. I shouldn't have thrown that. I know better than that. You can't throw that pass in Madden and expect it to be caught. It's always going to get undercut and intercepted, so I know better than that. But I still threw it anyway. Richardson, let him in, let him in, let him in. He scores again. All right, now it's getting a little bit sketchy. Now it gets a little bit sketchy, but we should still be able to hold on. They're still down 2 scores, so thankfully we had such a big lead that it's hard for the Colts to come back within 1 quarter. We should still be fine. I'm not sweating just yet. Hunter will get down at the 47, and we need to keep giving Justin Jefferson the football because he still only has the 9 catches. But I know better than that throw. I shouldn't have thrown in the first place. This one I can throw. That's his 10th catch. That's an upgrade point. He will now go up to 94 What would I say? 94 overall, 95 overall? I can't remember what I said. I think 94 overall. He'll now be a 94 overall receiver. Another handoff to Derrick Henry gets a couple of yards. They're down to their final timeout. We'll hand it off to Derrick Henry one more time. Henry gets it. Easy first down. Run over a person. Well, he kind of just bounced off of him. Got the first down. That is the end of the timeouts for the Colts. I would prefer Justin Jefferson another touchdown if he could get it. That'd be pretty nice. That'd be another upgrade for him and be a 97 overall at that point. Let me step up in the pocket with Jaden Daniels. Look at the room I got with Jaden. Okay, that's pretty good. Good job, Jaden. Why did I say it like that? Good job, Jaden. I almost said it like JD. What's he running here? He's running that route. I don't necessarily like that route too much. I'm going to run the speed out. I'm going to send Felipe Franks on a streak to kind of get the guys confused. Jefferson's wide open, by the way. Justin Jefferson, third touchdown catch. That's 2 upgrades in one episode. He's a 97 overall player. Oh, that's huge. Justin Jefferson's now a 97 overall. Absolutely massive. Absolutely massive. 3 touchdowns, over 10 catches. If we were able to get the football back to him again and get him 150 yards, that'd be 3. He'd be up to a 99. And we still got one more game to play. So there is a chance he can get up to a 99 overall by the end of this episode. I'm just so happy we're going to win a game, man. It feels so good to actually keep both the players we spun the wheel for, instead of having to make a tough decision on who we want to keep. This is how you start building a team. Slowly and surely, you start building a team, you start acquiring good talent, and you keep that good talent. And then you upgrade that once you have all the talent filled. We still got a lot of bums on this roster, but it's starting slowly but surely starting to get upgraded. There's another catch. Tyler Warren with a big catch. I'd love to have him on the team. That'd be pretty nice. We've been playing with bum tight ends the entire season. It'd be nice to have him. Hutchinson, can he get another sack? Yes, he can. Hutchinson is a freak of nature against this Colts team. He's reminding me of Jackson Howard for East Delaware Dynasty. Aiden Hutchinson going crazy. That's what, his 5th sack of the game? I can't remember exactly how many it is, but it's a lot. Quick throw underneath the Warren. He gets up to the 43. It's 3rd down and 8. It's obviously 4-down territory. I don't have to say that too much, but should be clear that it's 4-down territory. But Richardson's going to go for it all right here. Caught by Michael Pittman. To be fair, we have only one good corner, and that's Travis Hunter, and he wasn't on Michael Pittman there, so it's not a shocker that much that Richardson was able to throw that to Pittman and catch it. He was able to catch it. Minute to go. Richardson scrambling. He's got it. This time we're not going to let you in. At least not. We're not going to just clearly, obviously let you in. Are they going to spike it right here? That'd be a weird decision to spike it. I mean, I guess I can understand why they spike it, but it seems a little weird. You probably didn't have to do that. You wasted down at the goal line. You didn't really have to waste that much. Richardson fires, corner of the end zone, caught, dropped. Josh Downs had it, but then got hit by Harper and could not hold on. That's pretty big. That's pretty clutch. Pretty darn clutch, I'll say. Another corner end zone shot. Travis Hunter's right there, but he wasn't even the man who got in there. I don't even see. It was a white boy who got in there and affected that pass. 38 seconds now. Final chance. They got no more first down opportunities, so final chance for the Colts, and they're going to go down. It's a sack. It's Jones with the sack, and the Colts will lose to the Jacksonville Jaguars. We will win on Wheel of Franchise. It feels so good to actually win a game, played game in Wheel of Franchise. We won 2 in simulation, but I didn't want to be counted as fraudulent. I wanted to actually get my hands dirty and win a game myself, and we did just that. It was helped in large part to Derrick Henry. And there it is. And it wasn't just a squeak by victory, 3 points or last second win. We blew out the Colts, blew them out. And they probably had more touchdowns than they deserved. They didn't even really deserve 21 points. But Jaden Daniels had a big game. He even completed the challenge wheel double time over what Derrick Henry did. But here is our challenge wheel completed. 16 carries, 182 yards, and 3 touchdowns. We have completed the challenge wheel, so we'll get that jackpot player. And then 11 catches and 3 touchdowns. That's 2 separate upgrades for Justin Jefferson. He now goes up to a 97 overall player. Unfortunately, Micah Parsons does not get anything. It's hard. It's a hard knock life out there for a defensive end who is not that highly rated. He's trying. He is trying. But huge stuff happening for the boys. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Let's advance the week. We will spin the wheel to get our jackpot player. And we will add them to the team before we spin the wheel to decide who the other 2 players that we're going to be battling for today. So let me get the wheel spin ready to go for our jackpot player. Here we are. Let's record the screen so you can see it. And we are going to find out who our guaranteed player is. This player is not up for grabs at all for this game against the Titans. He's guaranteed to be on here. So 3, 2, 1. Spin the wheel. Whoops. Spin the wheel. Who's our jackpot player? Give me somebody good. Jordan Mailata is huge. Oh my God. Okay, Jordan Mailata is actually really, really big. Not just in real life. It's a really big upgrade. Oh, that's massive. That is a massive, massive deal. We get one of the highest overall rated tackles in the game at a position that we desperately needed. Jordan Mailata is a 97 overall superstar left tackle. That's absolutely massive. What a big upgrade. And he's guaranteed to be on the team. Huge. Huge, 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 huge. So big. The offensive line went from, at the beginning of this episode, to being real trash, to now the left side is insanely good. The right side still needs a little bit of help, but hey, we cannot complain with what we're working with here. Before we forget, let's go and upgrade our power-up player, Justin Jefferson, to be a 97 overall, but first we got to get him up to a 94. So let's upgrade his speed a little bit. Let's upgrade his strength, his awareness, his carrying, all that stuff. His catching goes up, his route running, all this stuff goes up. What is he up to now? He is now a 93 slot receiver. So we need to upgrade him a little bit more right here just to get him up to a 94. There we go. He's now a 94 overall player. So that's 1 upgrade done. And then we will go and upgrade him a little bit more to get him up to a 97, so his catching can go up, his route running can go up, his release, his jumping. He is now a 96. Need to make it just a little bit more to get a 97. And boom, 97 overall. So 2 massive upgrades for Justin Jefferson. Gets him up to a 97 overall player. The power-up has been working really, really well. Now I kind of hope that we get wide receiver for this next game. So let's spin the wheel. Let's spin the wheel of positions like we have been previously, if I can find it again. I always lose it. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. There we go. All right. So 3, 2, 1. Spin the wheel. What is the position we're going to be going after this time? It's going to be QB. Interesting. There's a chance we can upgrade Jaden Daniels right now. It almost was my pick. Okay, so let's go to the QB wheel spin. And obviously, if we don't get a QB that's higher overall than what Jaden Daniels is, then we'll just respin the wheel. But 3, 2, 1, spin the wheel. Who's going to be our quarterback better than what we have right now? It's Justin Fields. You know what? We don't need a quarterback. Let's go back to the wheel spin. The position wheel. We don't need one. We're going to spin the position wheel again. We don't need a quarterback. It's going to be on the defense this time. It's going to be a right end, which obviously is edge rusher. Just this wheel's not updated for the current lingo. So It is an edge rusher, a right edge. All right. Very interesting. We do have that wheel spin ready to go. So who is going to pair up with Micah Parsons and Aiden Hutchinson right now? It's going to be Nick Bosa, Andrew Van Ginkel. Okay, I think he is an X factor. I'm pretty sure he is. Hutchinson leads the team in sacks, by the way. Okay, Andrew Van Ginkel is the first player we are going after. Very interesting. And then the second player that is on the line for today, other than Andrew Van Ginkel, is my pick. It's going to be a punter. You got to be kidding me. A punter? I don't even punt the football. Whatever. That's what the wheel spin said. Here we go. We got the wheel of punters. So we're going to be getting Corey Bahor. Kez? Okay. So Andrew Van Ginkel and Corey Bahor, Kez, are our players that are up for grabs today. Very interesting. I mean, the punter, two positions that aren't super impactful, especially because we already have pretty good players at different positions, at the edge rusher position at least. But Andrew Van Ginkel is one of our players, and I'm pretty sure he's an X Factor. No, he's superstar. Okay. Well, he's on our team now. He is on our team, and he is going to be taking the place of Ethan Downs, who has had a pretty good season so far, but he's going to be taking the place of him. And then we will trade for Corey Bahor, Kez, from the Cleveland Browns. We're familiar with him from Browns franchise. There he is. We will go and grab James Burnip. And the Browns have no cap space. All right. Well, I guess you give me somebody. You know, it's only 20K. Just give me somebody that doesn't mean anything. Give me Kenny Pickett. There we go. I'll just cut Kenny Pickett. It doesn't matter. Perfect. So we will go and go to quarterbacks. If I can get there. And we will cut Kenny Pickett. There we go. Perfect. So now it doesn't matter. All right. So we got our two players. We got Andrew Van Ginkel. We got Corey Bahor. Kez. We will adjust the lineup. We also got Jordan Mailata, who's guaranteed to be on the team. Van Ginkel now starts over Micah Parsons. I kind of want to put Van Ginkel at linebacker. I think that might be a better spot for him than edge rusher. If we put him at linebacker, that might give us a little bit of a better chance to dominate. So let's move him to Will linebacker and see what happens. At least we'll actually have somebody at Superstar Dev pretty high overall controlling that side. So yeah, I'm fine with that. He's an 83 overall. That at least gives Micah Parsons a chance to play still. So I'm okay with that. All right, team is looking real weird. The team is looking weird. There's Bahor, Kez. The team is looking really, really weird. I need to make sure that Travis Hunter is still playing at wide receiver. So let's do this. Travis Hunter, and then bada boom, and then bada boom, and then boom. There we go. Okay, so we're ready to play against the Titans. We just need to find out what the challenge wheel is for this second game. What is the challenge wheel going to be for the second game? Last time it was 3+ touchdowns with one single player. We got that. We got the jackpot wheel, which got us. Who did it get us? Did I spin the jackpot wheel? Was that? Oh, that's how we got Jordan Mailata. Duh. I'm stupid. Sorry. I apologize. 3, 2, 1. Spin the wheel. What is our challenge wheel for this final game of season 1? Ooh, okay. No turnovers. So that means no fumbles, no interceptions, and most likely no turnover on downs as well. No turnovers. That doesn't seem super hard, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm probably going to be a little bit more cautious, which could get me in trouble. I don't want to think about it and then I screw myself up, so we'll figure it out, but no turnovers is doable. I've done it before. All right, let's go and get this game. We got the final game of season 1. We're obviously not going to be making the playoffs. If we win this game again, we get to keep both our players, which is Van Ginkel and Bahor, Kez. And we also win if we complete the challenge wheel, then we get jackpot player as well. So let's get into it. Play the Titans. Final game of season 1. I'd really like to win another game. That'd be super sick. All right, game number 2 is underway. Final game of season 1. The Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Tennessee Titans. Wheel of franchise. We cannot commit any turnovers. That's our challenge wheel. No interceptions, no fumbles, nothing like that. So here we go. We also got to get Justin Jefferson his final upgrade to get him a true 99 overall player and get his X Factor back. Micah Parsons probably not going to be able to get any upgrades. Maybe today against the Titans he'll get some upgrades. Who knows? It's hard to tell with a defensive player. I'm going to fire that to Klotz. He's going to catch it very awkwardly, but he still caught it. It's so awesome to have another upgrade on the offensive line. Jordan Mailata, just what a huge jackpot wheel spin. We needed another offensive lineman. Getting Jordan Mailata is a huge player. Can I outrun? Is this Jeffrey Simmons? I can't actually outrun Jeffrey Simmons. Wow. Okay, so we got to punt the ball because remember, turnover on downs is still a turnover. So we do have to punt the football. Unfortunately, not a good start to the game. Ooh, that's a good tackle almost. There's Derek Brown down there. I don't know how he got down there, but he tackled him. And here comes Cam Ward and the Titans. I think we beat the Titans in simulation. So we have the 1 win on them already. Maybe we can get the 2nd win on them. That'd be pretty nice if we could. We need to play really, really well. Micah Parsons, he was in on it. He was right there. He just didn't get the tackle. That would have been pretty nice to start the game with the tackle for loss. Having Van Ginkel out there is definitely a help. He's got a lot more speed. Excuse me, a lot more speed than the guy that we were playing a linebacker previously. That's a Okonkwo who goes down. 3rd and 6 now. Back-to-back 3-and-outs. For a 3-and-out for each offense on their first drive would be kind of annoying. It's not going to be a 3-and-out. It's going to be a catch, first down, and a little bit more. It's Tyler Lockett, the old man, catching passes for the Tennessee Titans still. Okay. I don't know what it is about old receivers playing for the Titans. They just looked wash. Like they just look like they're so old. Like Randy Moss, when he played for the Titans, looked so old in that uniform. That it's just the uniform in general. Both styles, the old school style and this style. Anybody that wears it that's like a wide receiver, I mean, it doesn't really work for other players. But like a receiver that goes there just looks old. DeAndre Hopkins, Julio Jones, Tyler Lockett. Randy Moss, obviously, like I said, everybody just looks old when they wear it for some reason. It's really weird. It's like a weird phenomenon. Okada can't get the interception. I think I scooted too much in front of him. I lost my angle. Kind of unfortunate. Kind of unfortunate. If we aren't able to win this game, I think the obvious choice, if we are able to complete the challenge wheel, is to keep Van Ginkel and not keep Bojorquez, because it's a punter. We don't need a punter, even though he did just punt today for the first time. Pollard going to the end zone, but he's down at the 3. We should have had this Titans team stopped a couple of times on this drive, but they kept getting first downs on 3rd downs, which is not something we need to have happen. And Pollard, end zone, touchdown, Titans. So they get on the board first. Not a very good offensive drive for us and not a very good defensive drive for us. Just all around, not a good start to the game. We do block the extra point, though. Price comes in and swats it away. So now it's 6-0 instead of 7-0. Wow, I didn't think anybody that low overall would block the punt, or block the extra point. Pretty dandy. Pretty fine and dandy, if you ask me. Baccarelia takes it to the 33, and now we go back on offense. Did not have a good start. What was it, 3-and-out? I think it was a 3-and-out. Not a very good start, but this time will be different because Derrick Henry's going to get some motion. He's going to get some yards. We're going to move the football. We're going to throw to Justin Jefferson. He's going to be wide open. Look at that. Big catch. 3rd and inches. Run some hurry up. Run some hurry up. Get the ball back in the hands of Jefferson again. There it is. Easy catch. He's climbing the ladder. He's going up the field. He is a 97 now. So we can pretty much rely on him to do pretty much anything he needs to do. Hand off to Henry. Breaks off a tackle. Gets 5 yards. It's not as easy to run on the Titans as it was on the Colts, which seems a little weird, but that's what's happening. Henry, handoff, nothing, gain of 1. Drew Dahlman can't do much. We need our right side of our offensive line to get good as well, because if the left side's really, really good, and then the right side's not very good, it's such an awkward, like, imbalance, basically. It's unbalanced. It's not really working the way that we need it to. We can't really run to the right side. We can run to the left side. So we just gotta work on it, but we've got 3 guaranteed players on the team now that we can build on. Jefferson open, big catch. I was thinking about Travis Hunter there, but then I saw Jefferson was open. I was like, I gotta hit him. Gots to hit him. Absolutely gots to hit him. Frank Gore Jr. with the carry. Look at Frank Gore Jr. go. Showing that he should not have been replaced by Derrick Henry. Because he had a big game, and then we went and replaced him. But then Derrick Henry went and had an even bigger game, so I guess we one-upped him there. Handoff, Henry, he's in. Touchdown, Jaguars, we tie the game. And now, with the extra point, as long as it's not blocked, like theirs was, we should go up. And we do. 7-6 we lead over the Tennessee Titans. That was a good drive. A lot better of a drive than we had on the first one. Very nice. We start the second quarter with a kickoff to the Titans. Who's going to get there to make the tackle? It's going to be, not Turner, somebody. 35-yard line's where Cam Ward and the offense will start. All right, boys, let's do this. Let's have a way better defensive drive than we had previously, because that one was a little bit embarrassing. We stopped them on first and second down all the time, but not on third down. Oh, that's a deep throw. Big hit. Okonkwo can't take it. I wasn't even going for the pick there. I was going for the hit stick. We forced the incomplete pass. Could not handle it. Parsons gets knocked down because, of course, he does. Pollard goes out of bounds, thankfully, because he had a first down and more if he didn't go out of bounds. Ooh, and Van Ginkel's doing a little bit of containing. See if Derek Brown can get to the quarterback here. Not really. Oh, get the tackle. No. Yes. 4th and 1, then punt. I thought once I missed the initial tackle, he was going to get the first down, but thankfully we had a guy right there to force the incomplete, or force the tackle before the first down. And they punt it back to us. Alexander's back to return. He's got decent speed. And he's at the 19. Okay, we're back in the lead, and we are back in control of this game. Now we own all the control. We have everything that we need right in front of us. So, Derrick Henry, broken tackle on Devondre Sweat. Another broken tackle. You can't arm tackle Derrick Henry. He's got too thick of hips. Hips? Thick? Hips? He's too thick. His girth is unmatched. And you can't tackle him with arm tackles. He bounces off another tackle, and he fights down. He got to get tackled by 3 different people there. But it's a 3rd down and 1. They're going to bring everybody up in the box, but it doesn't matter because we're going to run on that left side, and they are ready for it. 4th and 2. I could play it safe and punt this football, but I believe in my team here. Remember, a turnover on downs fails the challenge wheel. So if I don't get this, I fail the challenge wheel, which is a lot of pressure. I'm not going to get it. I failed the challenge wheel. No jackpot player. No jackpot player. Challenge wheel has been failed. Turnover on downs. That is a little bit of a brutal one. I should have just punted. I should have just played it safe. I really honestly thought I could get it. Well, that sucks. So now we're not playing for the challenge wheel. Now we can just go and try to win the game. If I was going to fail the challenge wheel, I thought it'd be throwing a pick. I didn't think it was going to be on turnover on downs. Hutchinson stops that pitch. Pitch? That's stupid. I thought I could get it. I really did. I really thought I could get it. I didn't really run the best angle there, to be honest. I probably could have scrambled a little bit better. I was pretty much always going to scramble on that one. I don't think I was ever going to throw it, which maybe would have been better to throw it. But I thought I'd have an opening, and then when I decided to roll out, it didn't really work. The open space never really got there. It was just all kinds of bad. And then I got stuck on my offense lineman, and then they tackled me. So it was all kinds of bad. And we don't get it. We get the turnover on downs, and we lose the challenge wheel in the first half. So even if we are able to win this game, no jackpot player. But if we lose this game, then we don't even have the challenge wheel to save a player. We lose both players, which wouldn't be like the worst thing in the world, because it's not like we're playing for two amazing players at positions of severe need. I mean, Van Ginkel at linebacker is pretty good, but a punter is the other player we're playing for, so it's not like it's the end of the world if we don't win this game and don't keep both those players. But I still want to build the team. So I'm still trying to win the game. Thankfully, we blocked that extra point, so now anytime we take the lead until the Titans decide to go for 2, we will always have a 1-point advantage, as long as we don't get blocked. Let's keep going, though. Now that we don't have a challenge wheel, we need to focus on Justin Jefferson. We need to focus on getting those catches, getting those touchdowns, getting those yards. There's a big catch for Justin. He's got probably 4, I think. We're under 45 seconds in the half. We'll go quickly to Jefferson. He gets a big catch. He's got 5 catches now for 44 yards. 39 seconds remain in the half. Titans will start with the football, I'm pretty sure. Underneath, that's Travis Hunter. He's able to take it up the field for a lot more yards than I thought he was going to. Run some hurry-up, call a drive play. I was hoping that jackpot wheel spin we could turn into a tight end. That'd be real nice, but it didn't happen that way. Look at all the space for Jaden Daniels to run for. Oh, that's massive. So much space for Jaden. He's got 8. He's got huge gain down to the 8. 21 seconds remain. We got 1 timeout left as well. Jefferson catch, and he's in. Touchdown for Justin Jefferson. We take the lead back. As long as this doesn't get blocked. And it is up and good. 14-13 right before the end of the half. I mean, so much space for Jaden Daniels to run on that play. That was so crucial. So crucial. And then Jefferson not only gets another catch and a few extra yards, but also adds a touchdown. So now the touchdowns are in play for a possible upgrade. Travis Hunter can't get the tackle, but Dumas Johnson does. All right, defense. 14 seconds. Don't screw anything up here. Don't screw anything up. Hand off to Pollard. Parsons! Micah Parsons, tackle for a loss. That's big. That's 1 for Micah. That is 1 for Micah as we end the first half here in Jacksonville. Micah Parsons got 1 tackle for loss. He needs 3 of those to get an upgrade point. He needs 3 of them things to get an upgrade point. Obviously needs like 10 tackles or 3 sacks. Stuff like that would get upgrade points as well. But he's got 1 tackle for loss. 1 tackle for loss. If they keep doing those type of plays where they just stretch it out to the left side with Tony Pollard, Parsons would have a good chance of getting tackles for loss. That's a Hutchinson tackle for loss right there. Hutchinson's been so crucial. Getting him so early into season 1 was really, really big. It was a really big game changer. Having a guy that can actually rush the passer is so huge. And get in the backfield. A quick 3rd and 7 now for the Tennessee Titans on their first drive after the half, or after the halftime break. Cam Ward fires quickly, tackled by a ghost. I don't think Dumas Johnson really tackled him, but Tyler Lockett goes down, does not reach the first down marker, and it's a punt by the Titans. We got lucky on that one. Real lucky on that one. But it works nonetheless, and we get the football back with the lead. Alexander bobbing and weaving. He's to the 22. Okay, perfect. All right, boys, let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Showing Jaden Daniels' season rushing numbers. Over 600 yards. A few rushing touchdowns as well. Let's drain some clock. Let's drain some clock. Derrick Henry, couple yards. It's been pretty hard to run the football against the Titans. They've done a lot better job against us than the Colts did. I could have sworn I picked a passing play, but whatever. I'll go with a run. for Derrick Henry. That ball's out, recovered by the Titans, and there you go. We didn't even complete the challenge wheel the traditional way. Even if you didn't want to count the turnover on downs as a true turnover, Derrick Henry fumbled the football and Titans recovered. So there's the true turnover. So the challenge wheel wouldn't even be completed anyway. That sucks. That really does suck. Because now the Titans have a chance to score. They're probably going to score. A fumble by Derrick Henry, man. I didn't know this was real life Derrick Henry. As long as we can force a field goal, maybe that'll be better. If we just stop Cam Ward from doing anything here, he can. Yes, he throws it away. Perfect. 4th and 5. We forced the field goal attempt. We did block a extra point. Maybe we can block a field goal too. It's up. And it is good. So the Titans take the lead 16-14. Thankfully, we will still take the lead even if we have to settle for a field goal, which I don't really want to. I'd rather settle for a touchdown. But we got to not fumble the football first. But it's kind of good that we actually fumbled the football because the challenge wheel, you could argue that a turnover on downs isn't a true turnover and all that kind of stuff, but now you can't argue because a fumble and picking up by the Titans is a turnover, so you can't argue that we didn't complete or that we didn't fail the challenge wheel this time. Hand off to Henry, got to give him a chance, and Derrick Henry bounces off, stays on his feet. That's a nice bounce back run after the unfortunate fumble loss. And I'm still going to give him the football. Even though he fumbled it, I'm still going to give him a chance because he's Derrick Henry. You can't let him know that you lost confidence in him. That's not the way to go. He puts it on the ground again. Derrick Henry, back-to-back fumbles. Wow. And now we've lost confidence in Derrick Henry. I can't believe Derrick Henry has fumbled twice. Within like 3 carries. Or 4 carries, whatever it is. Derrick Henry has fumbled twice. And they've both been obvious fumbles. He's been getting rocked. I've lost all confidence. I was literally just saying how we can't let Derrick Henry know that we've lost confidence in him. And then he goes and drops the football again. Fumbles it away. Titans recover. And we've lost all confidence in Derrick Henry now. Man. Man. What are the odds, bro? What are the effing odds? Look at Andrew Van Ginkel get the sack, though. That's a big play, forcing another Tennessee field goal opportunity. Which is still good because it's only 14-19 then. If he makes this is a deep field goal. Price blocks it again. He blocks an extra point and a field goal in the same game. This Price dude is out of control. He blocked an extra point and a field goal in the same game. My man is on a mission. He's on a mission. And I may, in fact, pull Derrick Henry from this game. Look at Jaden Daniels go. Big carry. Because we got to have faith in our running back. But Derrick Henry, I've lost all faith in. So we got to pull Derrick Henry for Frank Gore. It's just got to happen. If he didn't want that to happen, he shouldn't have screwed himself by fumbling the football twice. I can't believe I never thought I would bench Derrick Henry for Frank Gore Jr., but I did. And we will let this roll to the fourth quarter. We got to win this game to keep both these players. I mean, I want to keep Van Ginkel the most, which is what I would have done if I were to keep the challenge wheel or have completed the challenge wheel, but we've turned it over 3 times technically. So now the only way to save either of the guys is to win this game outright. So that's what we got to do. Frank Gore Jr. with the handoff. He gets a first down. Wearing the no gloves is definitely a choice. But I respect it. Let's keep handing him off. We might have to give up hope on the Justin Jefferson catches because I'm trying real hard to run this clock down. So unless it's a guaranteed catch for Justin Jefferson, we might just have to keep going with the runs. He is a 97. It's not like the end of the world if he doesn't get a 99. But look at the blocking. Frank Gore Jr. trying to get to the end zone. He's down at the 4. Very close. Very, very close. And Derrick Henry's back in. All right, Derrick. If you screw me again, I'm cutting you off the team. He doesn't fumble. He's down at the 1. If he would have fumbled for a third time right at the goal line, he would have been gone. I would have cut him. I would have fired him into the sun. We can't be having 3 fumbles. What happens with Justin Jefferson here? Anything good? He's open. He's open. He's open. He's open. Touchdown. That was a real risky throw. Justin Jefferson with his 2nd touchdown catch of the day. And another regular catch as well. That was real risky. I probably shouldn't have thrown that, but I did. If that was anything other than Justin Jefferson 97 overall, he probably doesn't catch it. Well, maybe 94 overall Justin Jefferson catches, but anything lower than that, he might drop it. So, good thing he's such a high overall at this point. Because we needed it. We needed all of it. We take our lead back. That big blocked field goal is huge because it's 21-16 now. We're getting real lucky. We are getting really, really lucky with blocking these extra points and field goals. Hutchinson shuts down Tony Pollard. Stud. Simply and effectively stud. Van Ginkel's been on the edge a lot today. I don't know where Micah Parsons has been. They're going to motion and hand it. No, Cam Ward keeps it. Bad decision. Hutchinson's in the backfield again. Deja vu. It's a sack. Cam Ward goes down. Looks like he's has a little bit of a limp or something, feeling the effects of the sack. And it's 3rd and 21. They've only gone backwards. That's not the way you want to go on an offensive drive. You do not want to go backwards. Ward's all by himself this time. Cam Ward fires a check down. Caught. 4th and 11. I would assume they're going to go for it, right? No, they're going to punt it away. That's real risky. That's real risky. It's 21-16. I mean, I guess you believe your defense is going to come up with another turnover. They've already come up with 2 fumbles and a turnover on downs. So there is a precedent for that, but with 3 timeouts and 2.5 minutes to go, it's not likely that you can get another possession here. Especially if we do our job the right way. Frank Gore, not a lot of room. That ball's on the ground. Recovered by the Titans. It's another fumble. What is happening with our fumbling today? Or our handling? Okay, that one I might challenge. If I can. Oh, the booth's going to review it. Perfect. I was going to challenge that one because I wasn't sure where it was. Please don't tell me it's a 3rd fumble. Frank Gore is clearly down. I think that's going to be a turn or a reverse, and it is. So the Titans waste one of their timeouts, which is kind of big, actually, because we're trying to use their timeouts right now, and they wasted one on a failed turnover or a failed challenge. What is with us and fumbling the football today? I don't know what's going on. Their 2nd timeout used. We didn't get much yards on that one, unfortunately. 3rd and 6. Got to get a first down here. Got to get a first down. No matter what, got to come away with a first down. I think Justin Jefferson's open enough. He is. It's a big catch and more yards. Look at the blocking down the field from Tommy Malott. 8 catches, 100 yards for Justin Jefferson. Okay, so there is a world where he gets another upgrade point. There is a world. Although he needs 2 more catches. I'm just going to scramble with Jaden Daniels. It's right there. Just take the first down because we need to catch Justin Jefferson some catches. He also, if he gets the 3rd touchdown catch, it'll be an upgrade point even without the 10 catches. So if we find Justin Jefferson for a 3rd touchdown, that'll be also what we need. They want me to kneel the football. I can't kneel it not this close to the end zone with a chance to get Jefferson another upgrade. A true 99 is more important than anything else. Dropped ball. That was real close. That was real close. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta get that upgrade point. I don't know how we get it, but it's gotta happen. It's not gonna happen on this play. Jaden Daniels almost broke both those sacks. How does one get the upgrade that we need? How does one get the upgrade we need? I don't want this to... Oh, I pressed the wrong button! Klotz actually caught it. I pressed X too many times because I was trying to snap the ball quickly and ended up pressing it, snapping it, and then pressing X again, and it threw the football, which wasn't good. But this is going to work out beautifully. Jefferson, third touchdown. He's got the 99. Justin Jefferson has done it. He's got his third touchdown catch of the day. It also guarantees a win against the Tennessee Titans. So we will keep both Andrew Van Ginkel and Corey Bahor, Kez. And we will end Wheel of Franchise Season 1 with back-to-back wins. I mean, that's only good news coming for Season 2. How could that be bad news? I mean, we're ending the season with 2 wins. We get to keep the guys that we have headed into the season as well. We're going to probably upgrade our power-up player from Micah Parsons to somebody else. And by upgrade, I mean just changing who it is. Because it's not like they'll be any better. They'll actually be worse. They'll be back down to a 71. But at least they'll have better chances to get a lot of tackles and stuff. So we'll do all that next season. We will also probably upgrade our offensive team captain. It does suck that we don't get a challenge wheel power up player. Oh, what is happening here? Cam Ward going crazy. The hit sticks do nothing, man. Hit sticks are literally meaningless in these games. I've come to the realization of that. There's the spike. 13 seconds. I don't know why they're trying to run the ball and do all this kind of stuff. You don't have... It's mathematically impossible. There's simply not enough time considering how many points you're down, so you simply can't do it. And you might not even get this ball off in time. You might not snap it. 4, 3. Oh, they're not going to spike it. Okay. They do get it off right at 000, but Hutchinson will not end the game. Derek Brown can't end the game. It's to the end zone. It'd be a lot more dramatic if that was to tie the game, but it's incomplete anyway. Doesn't matter. We win back-to-back games. We end season 1 on a high note, as high a note as we could have. Simply massive. Simply massive. What a way to end. Jaden Daniels had a big game again. Derrick Henry had 2 fumbles in this game, ruining our challenge wheel, officially. Justin Jefferson, 3 touchdown catches, which means he gets that final upgrade. He almost had another upgrade, which wouldn't have mattered, but still almost had another upgrade. And then Micah Parsons, I think only had the 1 tackle for loss, and he did, yes. So Parsons, again, does not get an upgrade. We will have to change our power-up player next season to somebody who actually has a better opportunity every time. Let's give Justin Jefferson that last upgrade to get him a true 99 overall plus, anointing him again with Superstar X Factor. So let's do this. Bump his speed up a little bit more. Agility goes up. His awareness goes up. Break tackle, everything like that. Catching, obviously. All the route running, all the releasing goes up. The jumping goes up. Just got to make sure he's a 99 overall player. And there we have it. 99 overall. Let's get to his ratings, and then boom, Superstar X Factor for Justin Jefferson one more time. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Justin Jefferson's back to a true 99 overall player. Unfortunately, we didn't complete the challenge wheel, so we don't get a jackpot wheel spin, but after 1 season of Wheel of Franchise, we were able to acquire Derek Brown, Aiden Hutchinson, Andrew Van Ginkel, and then on the offense, Drew Dahlman, John Simpson, and Jordan Mailata, and Derrick Henry. I'd say after 1 season Wheel of Franchise, yeah, it could have been better, but that is a pretty good start to building this team. We also were able to keep Corey Bahor, Kez. So all in all, it's not as bad as it could have been. I will admit that. It's not as bad as it could have been, but it could have been better. Now, how I'm probably going to handle the off season. I think what we're going to do is we're going to spin the wheel. We're probably going to spin the wheel for how do I want to do free agency? Because free agency could be a little bit, maybe we don't even deal with free agency. Maybe we only spin the draft wheel because I do have a draft wheel where you can spin for different projected rounds, like round 1 to 2, round 2 to 3, on and on, so on and on. So I think we'll spin the draft wheel. Whatever that lands on is who we have to draft, like what projected round we have to draft. And I will go and grab my first round pick back from the Cleveland Browns because this is Wheel of Franchise. It doesn't really matter. It's not an actual rebuild franchise like what the Browns franchise is or what my normal franchise would be. So I'm going to take that first round pick back from the Cleveland Browns so we can have our own first round pick. And then we'll use that and we'll probably spin the wheel a couple of times for the draft. I might even spin the wheel to give me like one jackpot player. I might spin the wheel for a jackpot player because we might have a chance to win a couple of awards. Justin Jefferson might win Offensive Player of the Year. Aiden Hutchinson might win Defensive Player of the Year. So if we get that, then we might earn ourselves a couple of jackpots for winning awards. So we'll figure it out as we go. And obviously, if you guys have any suggestions in the comments, let me know down below for ways to work the off season. And then we'll start season number 2, where we will obviously have a new offensive team. Well, not obviously. We'll definitely have a new defensive power-up player because we're going to move on from Micah Parsons and get somebody else to be our defensive power-up player. We'll probably keep Travis Hunter as our team captain on defense. We will most likely move on from Jaden Daniels as our quarterback. Even though Jaden Daniels has been pretty fun, I feel like I want to upgrade him a little bit. So we'll probably get a new team captain on offense. I don't want to get rid of Justin Jefferson as our power player on offense because then we'd have to get rid of Justin Jefferson and we'd have to start from scratch there. So maybe we don't get a new power player on offense. Maybe we get a new power up. Or maybe we don't move on from Justin Jefferson. Maybe we just keep Justin Jefferson. He stops being our power up player and then we get a new power up player like a running back or something. That could be pretty fun. Or I guess we could do a power up quarterback. That might be pretty interesting. I think power up quarterback or power up running back might be a more fun thing than just doing another power up receiver. Or maybe a power up tight end. Could be something. I don't know. I feel like that's what we're going to do. Something different like that. And then we will continue on with season 2. Spin the wheel again like always and go on and do the challenge and all that kind of stuff. So if you guys have any suggestions to help me out for the off-season episode and for season 2, wheel spins and all that kind of stuff, leave them down below in the comments. But that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel for more. Join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.